Welcome to Cozy Bedtime Stories. Are you ready to immerse yourself for the magic that's about to unfold? Let's dive straight into this magical story of Elara. The Whispering Forest. Chapter 1. The Village on the Edge of the Woods. Nestled between rolling hills and a vast, mysterious forest lay the quiet village of Mistwood. The villagers never ventured deep into the forest, for they believed it was alive, whispering secrets to those who dared to listen. Elara, a curious and kind-hearted herbalist, lived on the forest's edge. She often collected herbs from its outskirts but respected the unwritten rule to never go further. One misty morning, she found a trail of glowing mushrooms leading deeper into the woods. They seemed to pulse gently, as if calling to her. Chapter 2. The Glow in the Mist. Elara followed the mushroom trail, their light soft and inviting. The deeper she went, the more the whispers grew louder, not in words, but in feelings, like a melody meant only for her. At the heart of the trail, she discovered a clearing with a large, ancient tree. Its bark shimmered with veins of silver, and its leaves glowed faintly like starlight. Beneath the tree was a small, crystal-clear pool, and on its surface floated a glowing orb. As Elara approached, the orb rose, and a voice resonated in her mind. "The forest has chosen you. Will you listen to its whispers?" Chapter 3. The Forest's Gift. The orb, which introduced itself as Lumia, explained that the forest was a guardian of balance and had protected the village for centuries. But its power was waning, and shadowy forces sought to corrupt it. Lumia gave Elara a gift, a silver pendant shaped like a leaf. It hummed with magic and allowed her to understand the whispers of the forest. To protect Mistwood, she needed to uncover and awaken the forest's heart, hidden deep within the woods. Chapter 4. The Shadow's Warning. As Elara ventured further into the forest, the whispers grew darker, warning her of shadows that sought to consume the heart. The air became heavy, and she encountered creatures of shadow, formless beings that tried to confuse and frighten her. With the pendant's glow and her unwavering courage, she found her way past the shadows. Along the way, she discovered enchanted plants and creatures, glowing fireflies that guided her path, and foxes with eyes like embers that silently watched over her. Chapter 5. The River of Echoes. Elara reached the River of Echoes, where the water carried the memories of the forest. Peering into the river, she saw visions of the past, the forest thriving with light, and villagers once living in harmony with it. But then came a shadow, creeping in like smoke, poisoning the balance. To cross the river, she had to offer a memory of her own. She chose a moment of sadness, where she doubted her ability to help others. As the river accepted her offering, it revealed a vision of the forest's heart, a crystal pulsating with light, hidden in a grove surrounded by thorns. Chapter 6. The Grove of Thorns. The grove was a labyrinth of twisting, thorny vines that pulsed with shadow. Lumia guided Elara, warning her that the thorns fed on fear. As she entered, the shadows whispered her deepest insecurities, trying to weaken her resolve. Remembering the strength she'd gained from the river of echoes, Elara used the pendant to weave a barrier of light, pushing back the shadows. With each step, the whispers grew fainter until she reached the heart of the grove. Chapter 7. The Forest's Heart. In the center of the grove, the forest's heart lay dim and surrounded by a cage of dark vines. Lumia explained that the shadows had corrupted its essence, and only a pure act of courage and love could restore it. Elara placed her hands on the heart, feeling its cold, fading pulse. She closed her eyes and poured her energy into it, sharing her love for the village, the forest, and all its creatures. Slowly, the vines retreated, and the heart began to glow, casting a warm, golden light. Chapter 8. The Rising Shadows. As the heart awakened, the shadows grew desperate. They coalesced into a massive, formless being that loomed over Elara. Lumia urged her to stand her ground, for the heart's power was now connected to her. With the pendant glowing brighter than ever, Elara faced the shadow. She focused on the light within her, weaving threads of it into the air. The shadow shrieked and dissolved, leaving the forest bathed in a serene glow. Chapter 9. The Forest's Renewal. With the shadows gone, the forest began to heal. The ancient tree in the clearing shimmered brighter, and the whispers turned into a harmonious melody. The creatures of the forest emerged, their eyes filled with gratitude. Lumia told Elara that she had become the forest's guardian, chosen to ensure its balance and harmony. The pendant transformed into a living leaf that rested on her chest, a symbol of her bond with the forest. Chapter 10. A New Beginning. Elara returned to the village, where the villagers marveled at her newfound light. Though many didn't fully understand her journey, they felt the change in the forest and knew it was safe once more. She continued her work as an herbalist, but now she also listened to the forest's whispers, ensuring its protection. Every evening, the villagers would gather under the starlit skies, feeling a renewed connection to the magical woods. And as Elara stood at the forest's edge, she smiled, knowing that the whispers of the forest would guide her forever.